So your priority, consistent with the 1975 rules, is retreating to a vacant hex. If you've got 2 units, they're retreating individually.
Yep.
So you may end up in two vacant hexes.
But
right, as the default.
Yep. But if you can't do 2 vacant hexes, can they both retreat into the same hex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
But up to stacking limits.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
All right. So that's 17 minutes of general.
Yep.
Oh, how you doing? And rules clarification.
No, David, it was 18 minutes of.
Fine.
So do you want me to run down the other rule? No, never mind.
No. All right. So, are we agreed then? When you advance, only 1 unit advances.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. From this point on.
When we retreat, yes, we've all got that sorted.
Yes.
All right. Yep. Okay. Russians. Turn 5.
Oh, that's me.
It's
what's
little
that?
David. It's little David.
Oh, thank you very much. All right. I've got to go and do some damage. What a delight. All right. 1, 2, 3. Replacements is at the end of the turn, is it? Or
it's the beginning, isn't it?
Oh, beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So how's your week been, Jimmy?
Yeah, pretty good. I went down to the Gippsland Lakes and it was really nice weather.
Down to where?
Unfortunately, I was bitten to death by sandflies, so I've got all these lumps on my forehead. But apart from that, fine.
You should see the sandflies.
I did kill a few, but and unfortunate things, I must be allergic to them because I know from past experience they last for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what's interesting? Aerogard doesn't slow them down.
Really?
No. Well, I don't think so because I've been bitten with. I just layer myself with Aerogard and they just keep coming at me.
Yeah.
We go down to Sandy Point down near Wilson's Prom.
Mm-hmm.
Every summer for probably about 10 days, 2 weeks, and
nice.
It's the only time I go near a beach, and all I really do go for is because my sister-in-law comes down with us, and she just makes cocktails all the time. So I'm just usually sitting on the deck somewhere reading books and drinking cocktails.
That sounds perfect. Perfect beach holiday.
Yeah, I may have married the wrong sister. Oh Jesus, I'm in trouble now.
Oh, you certainly are.
There you go, Bill. I unwrapped one for you.
Thank you. Well, the only other thing I've got for my week to report is I've had a horrible cold up until the start of last week. No, until probably the day we played, and it's been replaced by an ear infection since. So.
Oh, wonderful.
I've got to go and see.
All right.
I've got to go and see a doctor about it. Damn
it. Ready to attack?
No.
Here we go.
Here?
How about you and your little game? Bugger off.
I'm attacking your 2. I'm attacking you with 6.
Yep.
And I can split my attacks, can't I?
Yes.
Attacks. So that's 6 and 6 for 12.
Yep.
Yep.
So 6 to 1.
Okay.
3. DE.
Okay. So I can't move into another zone of control, so he's destroyed, isn't he?
It's a DE result.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and I will advance. Right, you're a 3 here.
Yep.
I'm attacking you with 14.
Yep.
6.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Is
Yep. Go.
20. So that's 6 to 1 again.
Yep.
DE. I rolled a 2 at 6 to 1. That's a DE. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. All right. And yep.
Mm-hmm.
We are 15.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 13. 15 plus that.
Sorry, wait a minute. I thought that you couldn't stack an 820 with a. Have I got that wrong?
Can't stack two 820s together, but you can stack other things.
Okay.
With them. Yeah.
You can hear the desperation in his voice, can't you? So let me do this again.
Wait a minute. I'm going to interrupt again.
Yes.
No, I'm not really. I just want to interrupt.
13, 20, 28, 35, 40 to 9.
Jim, this is what a private education gives you. The ability to add up.
It is so good. Money well spent. Yeah.
40 to 9 is 4 to 1. 2. DE.
Yep. Gee.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, this game's going to end quickly.
And then down here in the south, we have 2, 10, 13 to 3.
Yep.
13 to 4. 4 to 1.
Yep.
3. Exchange.
Give me 4, please.
Yep. Right. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Turn Le German.
Yeah.
East Germans get 1 replacement. It's not going to be much, but it'll be required. Okay.
And your weakest unit to boot.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I can't. That's as far as you can move. Yep. We've got no way of marking the destroyed fortresses, but I think that was the only one there, and that one there.
Yes, you actually have to occupy them or move into the hex. I haven't moved in. That's the only one I've moved into.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Jim, I think I can sense that this is reawakening something in you.
I actually didn't give it any more thought until today, and I reread it.
Really?
Okay,
Really?
I've done. No,
I've been thinking about doing this, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm just so excited about the fact that we don't have to pay any attention to the army theatre boundaries. That that's all I've been thinking about.
Right. Really? Has that been keeping you up at nights?
Well,
I thought when they were saying boundaries, it was only the theatre boundary that you didn't have to worry about.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about theatre boundaries.
Yeah. Well, that's the only theatre boundary on the map. So.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay.
I was worried why I couldn't take Trieste when historically the Allies did take Trieste. So now I know you can.
Okay.
Right.
What
Yep.
do you mean? No? Yes.
So, is it Western Allies now?
Yep.
Is that all you've done? Righty. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do anything else.
I get to bring on two units. I've only got one.
What are you drinking, David?
I am drinking 2 meters tall.
Okay.
The last of the wild ale. Sorry, the last of the original cleansing ale.
Isn't that what you drank last week?
I did. I like it.
But I thought it was the last week.
There we go.
He said, I've got the last case.
Oh, last case.
Yes, last case.
Okay. So that's reinforcements and movement.
Heard him, Bill.
Anyways, is that a fort he's on? That's
What?
sorry
You're
about that.
talking?
No, it's just a
No.
no. Okay.
It was. Do you remember? Do you remember Linda?
me. Yes. Yes, of course.
Well, her father
Oh yes, I remember him.
was Hungarian,
Yes.
and he, at the tender age of 16, was hospitalised just before the Battle of Stalingrad. In Stalingrad, well, in
Right.
southern Russia.
Right.
And then with the complete collapse of Army Group South and the German lines and everything, he and some mates decided that they'd had enough of this caper and decided to literally go home. So he walked with a very shot up leg all the way from the outskirts of Stalingrad, I guess, to eventually to Trieste, where he was
All right.
where he was picked up by the British almost immediately and sent to a prisoner of war camp in Scotland.
And that explains a lot.
That is how he met his Scottish wife, Linda's mother.
Smooth talking bastard.
But what was intriguing about that is that it took him from December 1942 to April 19 or March 1945 to walk all that way. And the reason why it took them so long is because they spent most of their time hiding from German patrols and what have you.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Indeed.
He actually got back to Budapest, and his family said, "Get the hell out of here! The Russians are coming. Go and surrender to the Americans."
Let's see.
So when he thought his walking was over, he had to keep walking. It's a really great shame because I remember him. He told his story, and I thought, do you know what? I have to record this. It's such an interesting story.
Yeah. But John Prados opens up his history of the CIA with a story about a guerrilla band that is finally captured by the Swiss Army. In
the trombonist and
1947.
Double bass player.
It was an element of Ukrainian Nazi guerrilla fighters who kept retreating west, but didn't stop fighting until they were captured by the Swiss, who came from them. They didn't speak German, they didn't speak any language they recognized, and it turns out they were Ukrainian resistance fighters.
We're rebelling. What are you rebelling against? What do you got?
Let's see.
I have told you, I think, David, that I have a book by a guy, and I bought the book on the basis of his talk, which wasn't massively illuminating, but gave enough hints for me to think I'll go and buy the book. But it's an attempt to answer the question, why by late 1944, when it is so obvious that Germany has lost the war, that they are going to lose the war, why did the German Wehrmacht keep fighting? Why does Germany still persist in fighting? Why do they send their 14-year-old kids? Well, I won't say willingly, but they do send their 14-year-old kids into battle with as Volks Grenadiers. But his thesis was really not very clear from the talk, and I bought the book, and I realised that he actually doesn't answer the question very well at all.
Oh, it's complicated.
I know.
But the army had an oath. Something.
I think what he comes to is a point of, and it's really interesting, some sort of like societal denial, some sort of inability to accept a certain reality. And I would have thought that's just impossible. And then I suddenly realised I'm in the era of Trump.
Well, exactly. The number of radios that the German population had on a per capita basis outstripped everybody in the world.
Yeah.
But of course, it only picked up Nazi channels. So for a lot of people, their only source of information, of course, was Fox News.
I think I've told you this. My uncle, who taught at RMIT, Jim knows him.
Jack
has had an incredible interest in the Nazi propaganda machine because he thought it was completely unrivaled before or since, except to the fact that he was prepared to admit that, Soviet propaganda probably was born out of what they learned about German propaganda.
Yep.
But it was the extraordinary first days of electronic propaganda. Whereas in the First World War it was all posters and rah-rah speeches and everything. This time it was still that, but it was electronically delivered. And he maintained that the media, it was an example of the media being partly the message. So
yeah.
I wish Jack he started to write something on it, and I don't know what happened to it, but I should maybe give Patsy a call and ask her.
How you going, Jim?
Good. Yeah. First attack, I think, will be. Oops.
Oh.
Yeah. Am I doing this correct? Oh. Nope.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
This one.
Which one?
There. That's the one.
Right. Look at you.
With
Yep.
The 667, the 748, the 748, the 667, and the 486, which basically gives me a 2-1, I believe.
Okay.
He's in broken terrain, which
doubles
it.
14. I believe I have 28.
Yep. Okay. 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Yep.
Watch me roll a 6. 5. Close.
Right. Defender retreat.
I actually got a positive result. Good heavens.
Yep. Advance with 1.
Advance with 1. Okay. Well, that's that one.
Okay.
Good-o.
Anything else?
Let's see. He's on the 4 there, isn't he? Yes, he is. So that's 12. 16. I don't think I've got. No. What I'll do is I'll take
You got a 1-to-1. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
1
yeah.
to 1.
I might as well do
Yep.
it. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, so obviously all those onto that one, 1-to-1. And the 4
DR.
retreats.
Yeah.
Which one?
You're 5-11. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, well. Might as well
What?
bring
At 486?
486? No, I would have got here. Bit 2. Yeah, so I'll bring one of those. Oops, sorry.
No. Hit the redo button.
Only-
Top left.
I redo. Hang on. What's the redo button? Redo.
Undo last move. Top left button. The arrow. Blue arrow.
Under file.
Geez, where is it?
I'll
Was
do
that
it.
for-
Oops, I did it for you. You did it so much. Okay, good.
What happened?
I messed around with it.
Yep. Good old, but
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
What happened? Did I lose a
So
unit?
move the 486 in.
Sorry?
Move. Advance that one. No, not that one. See, you've got a defense strength of 8 there.
Yeah. That's. Gee,
If you move this one in, you'll have a defense strength of 16.
Yep. That's. I thought that's what I did in the first place. Never mind.
Okay, that's all right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm actually going to. Whoops. Down here. That's.
Where?
We've got 16. Oh, hold on. And I have 8.
Yeah.
That's 1-2.
Oh, is this down here?
Yeah, in Italy. Yes. So I'm attacking once.
Okay.
That is 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you quadruple.
yes, and
16.
then it reduced 1, so it's 3.
Yeah, so
I'm 12.
12.
So it's
Right.
1 to 2.
And you're 8.
you trebled up. You trebled up, then doubled.
You needed
so
1 or 2.
It's 16. It is 16. So I've got.
Yeah, it's 16, but what happens is, no matter how high it gets done, it gets 1 taken off if it's more than 2 multiples. So if it was if it was just for 1 piece of terrain, that's fine. But if it's for multiple terrain, you add them all up and then you take 1 multiple off.
Yeah, but you trebled and then you doubled. So that's 5 minus 1.
It's just you just do the 4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4. Wait a minute. Let's have a look at the rules.
Okay. Not that it matters anyway, because it's still going to be.
Oh, it matters to me.
Yes, but my understanding is your terrain
effects on combat are stated as multiples of the defending unit's basic defense strength.
Yeah.
When 2 or more multiples apply to the single unit, add them together and then subtract 1. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
So what you've got
doubled
is you've got
and doubled.
Broken, which is
doubled. Add the multiplying factors together and subtract 1. So for mountain
3.
You're tripled.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Fortified.
Doubled.
You're
2.
doubled. So that's
5
times
minus 1.
Minus 1. 4. 16.
What was that you were saying about private education?
I told you he's always right.
There's still a 1 to 2. Right.
It's still 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need the low one. And I get a 6. Never mind. Attack a retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, that's all the attacks I've got.
Okay.